Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osea's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put in my investment in this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Y así es como inicia nuestra aventura en esta nueva saga de Ace Combat 7, Cielos Desconocidos. Vemos quiénes son nuestros atacantes y sobre todo vamos a ver a qué nos enfrentamos. Vamos al F-16.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Hicieron un ataque de carga arriba de los bombarderos enemigos. A los cielos.
Still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Fire controllers are responding. We can't launch interceptor.
Mage 2, altitude restrictions lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go.
Acostumbrando un poco a los controles, hace mucho tiempo que no juego. El último que jugué de Ace Combat 0 fue el Belkan War, le dediqué, lo acabé en todas las dificultades, incluso en la más difícil, un juego bastante entretenido y soundtrack maravilloso. Así que tengo buenas expectativas de este juego. También jugué otro Ace Combat. Sí, listo. Ya lo vi. Es por acostumbrarme a los controles, que sí es un rato desde que no jugamos este Ace Combat. Sobre todo porque aquí no tenemos el autoenderezarse y los controles sí son bastante un poco más sensibles que los originales de PlayStation 2, que fue el último que jugué. No, mentira, jugué otro Ace Combat, que era el... ¿cómo se llama? No me acuerdo del título, pero uno en el que tenía hasta tanques y no sé qué tanto. No eran tanques, eran helicópteros, si no me recuerdo. Oh, la cosa. A estrellar. Uy, lo alcancé a esquivar. Desgraciado. Trató de dar un misilazo. No se fue el bombardero, ya lo perdí de vista. ¡Dale! Ah, me hizo perder el rumbo donde estaba siguiendo al bendito... ¿Cómo se le llama esto? El... ¿Dónde estás? Si fue buena idea descubrir estos controles. ¿Dónde está el bombardero? Que se me va a ir. ¡Uy, potencia! Se encargan ellos de los... otros... Ah, la metralleta es ilimitada. Pensé que era limitada en el origen. En el Belkan War tenías incluso en cualquier dificultad, salvo la más sencilla. Limitada. ¡Oh! Ok, eso no me lo esperaba. Ok, intentemos de nuevo esta vez todo bien. A ver, ahora sí vamos a hacerlo bien. Ok, ya vimos la cinemática, así que esta vez nos vamos a saltar directo a la acción. Estoy empezando desde el principio porque creo que estaban más, siempre en los originales estaban más puntos y empezabas completo. Hagamos de cuenta que eso fue a propósito, ¿sí? Era nada más para ver qué pasaba. Sí, que es para... Ah, el morro ya también. Voy a... Bueno, lo bueno es que lo derribe, supongo.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed.
Ok, este fue derrotado. Ahora sí vamos a hacer esto bien.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
No lo vi. Los aviones que más me acuerdo, que el que más me gustaba era el Mirage. Era un avión chiquito, pero era muy maniobrable. El Raptor era una bestia que tiene una enorme cantidad de munición. Y un avión especial, si no mal recuerdo, cuando lo acabas en la máxima dificultad. Que sí lo llegué a sacar, pero no, nunca me gustó mucho. Los aviones pequeños eran muy maniobrables, y ese era más como mi estilo. Y las misiones de tierra, el War Dog, creo que se llamaba. Que era básicamente una metralleta con alas. No tengo tiro. Ahora sí. ¿Dónde está el otro avión? Bueno, le di. Venga, vamos a terminar con el trabajo. ¿Qué puntería tuve para estrellarme contra el bombardero? Vengo. Venga, esto ya... Vamos poco a poco. Vengo. Me va a dar conejitos de chocolate. Qué generoso. Vamos por los siguientes. Yo te vi. Casi me da el misil, pero por lo menos derribé el... Está el bendito avión. ¿Cómo estás? Me sale bien el... Esto podría ser como un caballito. Estoy muy oxidado. Te vi. Tengo que reacostumbrarme a los controles. Vengo. No te vas a ir. ¿No crees que vas? Muy bien, vamos por el siguiente. Vamos por ese que va por allá. Full power.
Bomber hit by a missile.
LM2, on your six.
No. Que nos falta derrotar todavía a la escolta. Ah, no, todavía quedan bombarderos. Me volvió a estrellar. No lo veo. Vamos acá arriba. Go, 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 go. Bingo. ¿Queda alguno?
Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Misión cumplida.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
No, venga, no estuvo tan mal. Fue a propósito lo del... Fue a propósito. A propósito del estrellarme contra el... contra aquel bombardero. Hay un portaaviones.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette D'Elise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Citizens of Erusea.
Esta es la repetición, pero la vamos a omitir. Si esa era enfrió muchos daños, si es menos, se queda lenta, pero que tal el piloto.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusea. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Son mis maniobras dando un montón de vueltas. Con el uno va más rápido. Tenemos totales 1. Es cuando estaba todo el... Se ve cómo voy volando dando de vueltas. Se me pasé. Ah, no, si le di en ese momento el misilazo. De ahí me fui al siguiente. Ya le di. Me llevaba 4 destruidos. Como me voy moviendo. ¡Pum! No me pasé y no le di. Pero esquivé el jet que me venía persiguiendo. Veníamos volando. Luego no le doy. Llevamos ya 6 destruidos. Ya nomás fue de coser y cantar con lo que quedaban. Y 21, 7, 8 ya. Pues todo el trabajo yo, los otros nomás me dicen. Estaban por ahí boleteando. Estaban persiguiendo a ese, no le daban hasta que llegué yo lo derribé. Que me dio miedo que me fuera a estrellar, venía muy encarrerado. Otro menos. Ya nomás quedaban los mix. Estamos dando vueltas. Ahí uno me venía persiguiendo, pero el otro me ayudó. Iba muy rápido y casi me estrello con mi aliado. O sea, pum, le di pum, 2 seguiditos. Ya se había quedado, creo que en la misión. Me quedaron todavía algunos. O sea, veía unos aviones, pero como que ya huyen. Ok, siguiente. Y recompensas primeras, bonificación de rango. Y no tuvimos ningún daño. Excelente.
As of 1 p.m. today,
Toca
the Kingdom of Erusea
cinemática
has
por lo
declared
visto.
war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usean peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Useans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusean forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusean ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cosette D'Elise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school they went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Eusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Eusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Eusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Targeting range of guns.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there! It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Page 2, locked. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Now, firing! What's the position? Move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll come. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Good work. That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Things were too far from Allied territory. This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me. Locked. It's chow time.
radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
This is School 6, flying in the clouds. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I blame them.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from the recon. Find your manual in a language we can understand. How the hell is the enemy able to hit us so accurately? It's camouflaged.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
It didn't connect. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. Thinking. Perfect. My brother was in that radar unit.
Both on target.
Evade. Do it now. Heads up. Bandit behind you.
Radar was just about to go online.
We're taking cover in the clouds. Right now, mission bound.
Scratch 1.
Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking. I'm taking radar feed. I'm on fire. It didn't connect.
It's chow time.
Mage 2, missile launch.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
On target 6.
Breaking away. Missile closing on me.
Fox 2.
Enemy's airstrikes are flawless. We're done for. Enemy behind you. Head down.
Target destroyed.
Golem 1, Box 2.
Are you telling me we can't even avenge our fallen? Missile closing, evading.
That's a miss.
APCs have nowhere to hide. Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Bandit, right behind you.
Box 2.
Five minutes remaining. Page 2, walking.
Locked on target.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Box 2.
happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Just take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
All warning.
Miss. That's a miss.
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me!
All warning. All warning.